Welcome back to the Empower Parenting Podcast. I'm Kelli, and today we're talking about emotional regulation, not for our kids, but for us. If you've ever snapped at the wrong kid over the wrong thing at the worst possible moment, today's episode is for you. Because the real reason you lose your cool is not because you're angry or impatient or bad at parenting. It's because your nervous system reacts faster than your intentions. And I want to show you exactly what that looks like in real life. Not in theory, not in a perfectly regulated moment, but in the middle of a normal, messy parenting day. So this literally just happened the other day. I picked up my 16-year-old, and from the moment he got in the car, there was attitude, as 16-year-olds do. Short answers, tone, that don't talk to me energy. I tried to check in. I tried to talk it through. He wasn't having it. What he actually needed was space. And even though I knew that, my nervous system didn't love the pushback. I also had my 11-year-old with us, and we stopped at the pharmacy because I was trying to find snacks for his class party next week. And the whole time we're in there, my 11-year-old keeps walking off. Not in a defiant way, just distracted, wandering, curious, but not helpful. Meanwhile, my oldest is still giving me attitude. The tension is building. My body is getting louder. And then it happens. I snap. Not at the kid who's pushing back, but at the kid who feels the safest. I snapped at my 11-year-old for walking off. And immediately, I knew it wasn't really called for. He looked at me and said, "What's wrong? Why are you so mad at me?" And if you have an empath kid, you know that question hits deep. In that moment, I realized I wasn't mad at him. I was overwhelmed by the pushback from my oldest, and my nervous system discharged sideways. So I stopped. I took a deep breath and I said, "I'm sorry, buddy. I didn't handle that well. That wasn't about you." And here's why I'm telling you this. Because this is what nervous system parenting looks like in real life. Not calm all the time, not perfect responses, not getting it right on the first try. What happened there wasn't a discipline issue. It wasn't a respect issue. It wasn't a character flaw. It was overwhelm plus pushback plus proximity. My nervous system was already activated by the emotional resistance from my 16-year-old. And when my 11-year-old wandered off, my body reacted before my brain had time to sort out. Who is this actually about? That's how snapping happens. Not because you're choosing it, but because your body fires before your logic comes online. Here's the simplest way to understand it. The emotional brain reacts first. The thinking brain shows up later. So when you're already dysregulated, your nervous system looks for the fastest place to release that energy. And often, that's the child who feels safest. Not the one causing the tension, the one who can hold it. That doesn't make you a bad parent. That means your nervous system was overloaded and needed regulation, not willpower. Here's the script I want you to take from this episode. For yourself, in the moment, I'm overwhelmed. I need a breath before I respond. You can say that out loud. You can say it internally. By naming it, it slows the reaction. And if you do snap, because you're human, the repair matters more than the mistake. Here's the repair script. That wasn't about you. I was overwhelmed, and I'm sorry. That moment right there, that's nervous system leadership. I didn't fail in that pharmacy. I noticed, I repaired, I modeled accountability. That's not permissive parenting. That's regulated parenting. And this is the shift I want you to hear clearly. You don't need to be calm all the time. You need to be aware enough to repair. That's what builds safety. That's what builds trust. That's what teaches kids how to handle big emotions. If this story felt familiar, it's because you're not broken. You're patterned. And patterns can be rewired when you stop blaming yourself and start working with your nervous system instead of against it. This week, we're focusing on awareness. Not fixing, not forcing, not perfecting. Just noticing when your body reacts faster than your intentions. That's where change starts. You've got this. Until next time.